What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the vlog for today. This is my official GDC, the Game Developers Conference recap. Just finished off day one and I'm back here in the truck, and I figured I'd talk about it while it's fresh off my mind, let you know how day one went. So day one at the GDC Expo was fantastic. I mean, what more can I say? There was just so much going on. Everyone was super excited to be there showing off their stuff for day one. So just great atmosphere overall. I met with a ton of people from a ton of different types of companies. I met with people from types of game development universities, publishers, which was really cool to talk with, as I'm an independent game developer and maybe considering working with a publisher sometime. So it was really good to sort of start building my relationships with publishers. Also, I talked with a lot of the platform holders and larger companies that actually make the game engines and things like that, and they were showing off all their new features and everything. Of course, met with all sorts of game developers from small indies to larger corporations. And a lot of really interesting ones. Like there was this company who dealt with they made child prosthetics, and they basically made a game so that the children could learn how to use the prosthetics, and it was really cool. I actually got to play the game. They strapped this little thing to my arm, and I could flex my forearm, and then it would make this gorilla smash things on the screen. And the guy said that the kids just loved it, and I totally see how that would work, and it's just really cool to see people make games for these types of different situations. And now that I've gone to a few of these events, I've actually started to recognize game developers, and we've been talking a little bit more and just kind of started building that relationship a little further, which I think is really cool. And it was also really cool to see famous game developers like Neil Druckmann and Jonathan Blow just casually walking around on the show floor. Not together, although that would be awesome. I have no idea what a Jonathan Blow, Neil Druckmann game would look like, but I'm sure it would be amazing. Anyways, one of the highlights of GDC is always getting some schwag. So aside from all the stress balls, business cards, and pamphlets that I'm going to be looking through later tonight, I did actually get some pretty cool things from some different developers, so I'm going to show them off to you right now. So Insomniac Games, one of my favorite developers, they had one of these little clicker cubes. I think this is a fidget cube, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's all sorts of little dials and buttons and switches and stuff, so that's fun. Now let me take a moment to shout out to my friends over at Unreal Engine. Not only did they give me this really cool water bottle, but they had the freaking hangout spot of GDC. That place was so cool. They just had a bunch of couches set up and a bunch of TVs set up, all different types of games that they publish out. Everything from fighting games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Soul Calibur, things like Rocket League. Of course, they had all sorts of things for Fortnite and Fortnite Mobile. Basically just had a ton of things set up, and it was just a great hangout spot. But on top of that, they were giving out free food and beer. I'm talking sliders, chicken wings, spring rolls. It was fantastic. And I'm not talking just your normal cheap whatever beer. They actually had some pretty decent IPAs and stuff there. So shout out to you, Unreal. But I think the coolest thing by far that I came home with today was from Microsoft. Actually got an Xbox One controller. They were literally, you just walked up to them and they gave you a card and they said, walk around to 4 of our different booths and you'll get a stamp of them. Come back and we'll give you an Xbox One controller. Okay, done. So that's all well and good, and I'm super happy with all the people that I talked to today, and I think I really got a lot out of today. But there's still so much more to explore at the expo. I have barely even scratched the surface on day one. And I mean, I was there pretty much open to close, talking to people the whole entire time, except I did hang out at that Unreal booth for a good hour or so in the afternoon there. Kind of had to do that. But anyways, looking forward to the rest of the week, and we'll see how much more exploring around I do, or if I just stay at the Unreal booth and party again, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll check back in with you all tomorrow. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog for my official GDC Day 2 recap. I hope you're all still doing well. Anyways, the most significant part of the day today was being able to meet up with a bunch of Chico State students and alumni. As you may know, I am a Chico State alumni. I studied the computer animation and game development program there. And so today was a really good time to get a chance to catch up with a few of the alumni who I haven't seen in a while. There are some people working in the games industry, so it's really cool to chat with them and talk about how they've progressed. And also did get a chance to talk to a bunch of the students. I talked to them about how some of the classes have changed and they're structured a little bit differently. And I got to talk to some of them about some of their game ideas, and I think they have some really cool things in the pipeline. So props to Chico State Game Studios. Also, one of the teachers at Chico and some Chico alumni have created a company called Thea Interactive, and they're actually partners with Unreal. So they had a little booth set up within the Unreal booth, and they had this really cool demo set up. They basically had a big iPad, like the iPad Pro, and basically it used AR, augmented reality, and it projected a Harley-Davidson motorcycle onto the table, and you could actually slide a little slider for an expanded view, and it just blew up everything, every little nut, bolt, gear within the engine, and you could see the inner workings of it. Same thing with all the fenders and everything like that. It was really amazing, actually. But most of the rest of the stuff for today was basically just cleanup of things that I didn't get a chance to do yesterday. Coming back today, I realized how much I actually got done yesterday. I was walking around and I was like, oh, I already talked to you. So today was just kind of cleanup. I did get a chance to meet some cool new people. And there are hopefully some cool new things in the works that I'm not going to announce just quite yet, but I'm pretty excited about some of these things. And so I'm kind of on the fence about going back tomorrow. The expo hours are a lot shorter on Friday anyways, so it's not the full 10 to 6 p.m. Like it was today. And there were a few of those secret opportunities that I was hinting at a little bit ago that I might want to actually start pursuing, starting tomorrow. So basically I'll just sleep on it, see how I'm feeling tomorrow, and see if I'll go back for day 3. I know that even if I go back tomorrow, I'm still going to have plenty of things to keep me occupied. But if I don't, that's basically all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Also feel free to leave me any comments down in the comments section below. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because I got a lot of really cool things coming for you. My game's looking really good, so I'm going to show off some good new footage of that coming very soon. And I do have a tutorial coming out in just probably in a few days after this video drops. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.